Here's the latest, picked up on July 24th at a store that specializes in paperbacks. While I normally collect books on the West, history and fiction, I did find a few that were of interest to me that were not about the West. This book I already had, but with a different cover, in good condition. By the way, I put them all in book bags myself. They didn't come like that. Most of them fit in book bags, a few didn't. So The Sting, this book was in such great shape and looked interesting, so my wife said that it actually was a movie or a play with Andy Griffith, so I thought, oh, I'll give it a try. Everybody knows MASH, and this was also in a very nice shape. It's almost a crime to leave a book. It's in nice shape, and they're practically giving it away. It's all half price. So those older books, for instance, this one, 95 cents. They probably charged me 50 cents for it. The Fleet Rabble. This is a strange book. I have it in hardcover. I started to read it a few years ago and actually put it aside. It's kind of dense, but something about it is interesting. I want to pick it up again one day. And this was in such nice shape. The soft cover, nice picture on the cover. So I thought, what the hell? I mean, it was only 75 cents, and I probably paid about, maybe 40 cents for it. Let's see, Eagle Fur. This was a book that looked interesting about Canadian fur trappers. Grand Portage by Walter O'Meara. This is a book that I have heard about, kind of just seen it around, and thought I'd give it a try. It was in great shape, so what the heck. Half price. Frontier Secret by Ian Francis Terrick. Now, I've never heard of this author, never heard of this book, never seen it anywhere. I looked it up on the internet after I bought it, and there's hardly any of them for sale. I can't even find really anything about this book or the author. So that was a good one, because it could be very good and very hard to find. So, and again, the price was right, about 50 cents. The Canadians, Black Robe. This is part of a series. It's actually the first book. I've never heard of it before, but looked interesting. That, I guess, Jesuit priests among the Indians in Canada. I wasn't going to buy it because I'm not religious, and I was flipping through the pages and I came across one of the characters saying, "I don't believe in your religion," or something to that effect, and I thought, oh, okay, well, I'll give it a try. And that's where I'm coming from. The Cannibal Alibi by Chad Oliver. I actually have this book, but it's hard to find, especially in good condition, and being half price seemed like a good thing to do, to get another copy. Pretty good book, kind of unique. Cynthia Hasselhoff, Tantas Woman. This is a completely fictional book about a Kiowa Indian named Satanta, who was a real person, and in this book he has a captive white woman, and that just never happened. But I thought I'd get it. It was in good shape. The Shining Mountains. This book I have in a little bit better shape, and I'd like to keep it that way, so I thought I'd get this for a reading copy. It's not really bad shape, but the spine's a little bit bent, but overall it's in good shape, good readable condition. So got that. And this one here, Matthew Braun, Black Fox. Again, I have this book, but I wanted to keep it in nice shape. It's like an old vintage copy, and so this also is an old vintage copy, but it's just a little bit it's a little bit stained inside, like a water stain from someone spilling something on it one time. Not terrible, definitely readable condition. So what the heck. Again, half price. It was $1.50 to start with, so I paid 75 cents. Not a bad deal for a reading copy. And that's it for this particular trip. See you next time. Bye.